Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Just a little announcement before we jump in. I'm taking next week off, so there won't be any readings from me next week coming out. Any private bookings that have been made will be going ahead, of course, but next week there will be no YouTube reading from me. So hopefully this one tides you over until then. This is a journey ahead reading, looking at the next steps and what steps to take. So as always, we have our three groups here. Group 1 is on the left, 2 is in the middle, and 3 is on the right. The timestamps are in the description box below, along with the cards that I'm using. And as for private readings, I will announce when I'm opening bookings for October, but currently readings are closed at this time. Thank you. I would love to thank everybody who has been liking, subscribing, sharing and booking readings with me. It's been so wonderful to connect with everybody on a personal level in that way. So lots of gratitude to you there. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey Group 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the pink quartz heart, then this one is for you. Alright, Group 1, it's a lovely little message about the journey ahead for you again this week. And let's just jump straight in. All right. So, next step. Actually, it's a different spread this week. It's a next step spread. So it's more about how to move forward rather than what's ahead. So, next step. We've got the Tower, the Devil, and the Nine of Wands. You may already know what this means for you if you understand the tarot a little bit. So this is the energy of needing to obliterate or blow up something that is not serving you, something that is not healthy, something that is maybe making you feel like you don't have control over something very tempting. Maybe like we've got ice cream in the picture. It could be a way of behaving. It could be a toxic thought pattern that comes, or a way of behavior that comes from being triggered and feeling intense wounds from the past that maybe haven't been addressed completely. Could be so many different things, but the next step is to persevere and give it one last push to really break this habit or beat this behavior pattern or cycle that you may find yourself in quite often, or you've been here before, or something like this. It's like a last push. This Nine of Wands is Spirit asking you to have that perseverance and have that courage to push on through and really step up into your power here and over this last obstacle. Maybe it's a last obstacle, maybe it's an ongoing obstacle. It could be in yourself, it could be in the connection with another. But there's a real need to not engage in a certain thing or way of behaving or even person. Or maybe it's a whole life situation as well. That could be like a job that you're attached to as well. It could be so many things. So what needs to change here? Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands and the Hanged Man. So a new perception is needed that doesn't take you into feeling powerless. Eight of Swords again. Oh, not again, but like it might as well be with the first combination we saw. The Page of Wands is a very curious energy, and sometimes it can make decisions, can indicate somebody who makes decisions that aren't always in the best interest of you, for you and your growth. And I think it's an overthinking energy here that's the problem for you. It's worrying about, I think there's a lot of fear of being hurt. And there's, maybe it's a bit of needing a bit more routine and structure or something to keep you grounded and not overthinking and not feeling trapped to this situation. It could be another person that you're dealing with as well that has that maybe is making a lot of decisions that are maybe not aligned or not healthy for them, and it affects you. Or I feel like this could be your overthinking, or needing to really just surrender and trust that there's a lot to be learned in this experience for you. And that you need to maybe take your time to find your truth on these experiences as well. how to change this situation. We've got beautiful energy here. Like the opposite, we had the Eight of Swords is what needs to change, and how to change it, Eight of Pentacles. Eights can be like karmic cycles, can definitely indicate that, but this is a very grounded energy of not being stuck in the head. But see, this guy's away overthinking, just literally letting his mind carry him away into really scary realms that maybe don't even exist. Maybe it's unnecessary thoughts, things that just bring you down and don't, when you really could be looking at it from a totally different empowering angle. I'm actually see with this Page of Wands in the middle, it really does indicate like this energy of two paths you can go down, where you look at this from a very centered perspective and you surrender and trust that there is wisdom in this moment, or you overthink and try and figure it all out yourself. And I think you have the ability to do both of these. And that's why the Page of Wands is here, because you're learning about that. You're learning about how you can actually have power over this, over whatever it is that makes you feel like you don't have power. You really need to have this last push, or whatever it is, this last test, or something to prove to yourself even, that you've got what it takes. And how to do that, what will help with that is this beautiful Eight of Pentacles energy. Maybe it's your job, maybe it's your craft, maybe it's sorting out the cupboards in the home so that you feel more organized and clear, and that sort of energy. As within, so without. Your home and all of those, and your environment will be quite a reflection of what's going on inside. So maybe it's that energy of just a bit of spring cleaning, or just keeping your hands busy. We have the beautiful Empress in this energy here as well, and the Ace of Swords. Interesting, the Ace of Swords has fallen out now just down on top of the Eight of Swords. See, there's only one sword here, there's one truth, there's clarity here in this Ace of Swords, and this one's there's too many thoughts, too many fears, too many worries. So, what's going to help with this one clear thought, this one piece of clarity, this one piece of truth, or maybe it's your truth. What's going to help really bring that out, or bring that in, or whatever you need in regards to clarity and truth, is this beautiful nurturing energy of not really trying, but just looking after yourself, just making sure that your actions are clean in regards to caring for your mind and body, environment, the people around you, whatever, right? Nurturing, this could be a mother with the Empress. So mothering yourself and nurturing yourself, good healthy eating. This is a very abundant person, very prosperous person. And what's going to help is remembering that you are that person. You are very abundant. You're very prosperous. And Spirit has got a beautiful open dialogue with you to give you clarity and guidance. And you never miss your stop in this journey of life. You always take the steps you need to take. There's no right or wrong. It's the steps you need to take, you take them. So trust that. And without overthinking what step to take, just ground yourself with some simple action of whatever you can do now to just get out of that mind, nurture your body, taking up some practices that really look after your heart, mind, body, soul, all of it. Physical exercise, healthy, beautiful eating, cooking with intention, cleaning with intention and gratitude. Just loving yourself a little deeper, just being a little softer, believing in your power, having discernment and strength to speak your truth on a matter as well. About who knows. I'll just leave that, right? That's what's going to help. What do you need to continue doing? Because you're just brilliant at it right now, right? It's interesting what we're needing, how to change it. We're needing that feminine Empress energy. What to continue doing? We've got the Emperor. So this very well could be about a relationship healing, family dynamics and healing in that regard too, parents and all the sorts. But I'm going to try and read it for you. You can interpret it to fit your situation however you need to. Take what resonates, all that story. But Emperor energy, it's that masculine component of having strength and discernment and a beautiful calmness and being reliable for yourself. And just, this is a woman here in the depiction working from home. She's kind of doing all the things. She's organized with this calendar behind her. She's really in her power here. This is you in your power, you in your masculine. You're really good at taking steps. You're really good at being assertive. The Fool, the Moon, and the Death card. Actually, I just realized these are all major arcanas. So there's a big amount of growth happening here where you're really You're embracing this new way of learning. Like, yes, sometimes we may fall back into old patterns, old thoughts, but you really are busting through some of these things, that these fears and illusions and things that really, like shedding here, we're shedding with the death and the moon. Look at this, such strength over something that maybe was once really overwhelming emotionally, or provoked a lot of fear in you, where maybe you were maybe a little paranoid or a little worried that things that were happening that maybe weren't, or things were going to go wrong, or that you didn't have the power to make a change or release the situation, or just all sorts of things like that. I feel like you're really moving through that, and that's what you need to continue doing. Continue connecting to your intuition, continue moving through this rebirth, continue believing in your ability to really be assertive and take the actions that you need to take to bring about a new life, and have open and curious eyes about a new journey for you, whatever that means, whether it's healing in a relationship, taking a new job, moving to a new place, whatever it is. And maybe it's just a new identity, a new lifestyle that you want to embrace, a new way of looking at the world. This is what you to continue doing. Continue this journey. All major arcana speak to this being quite the evolution in your internal world. So just continue that journey. And where is it going to bring you? Page of Cups, the Star, Two of Wands, and the Chariot. It's going to bring you to absolute renewal and hope for the future, and maybe beautiful like healing in friendships, maybe forgiveness and apologies and things like of this nature with the Page of Cups. Things that bring a lot of renewal, hope, and a sense of direction and confidence. You're going to feel good when you take these steps that are advised here. Stepping back into your power and really doing things in a totally different way. So you're moving into maybe a different place. That can mean so many things in your relationship, in your life, in your home, in whatever it is, in yourself, in your body, in your mind. You're moving and you're bringing in hope and joy. This is where how life will change as a result of the guidance here. So if you choose to take that guidance, that's yours. It's a beautiful, bright prediction. I should run through the star signs here just while I've got them. We've got Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, and Pisces, all here, but it doesn't matter if it's you, it's all good. Authentic Voice was the oracle card for this reading, and it talks all about having exactly that, having your authentic voice, expressing that opinion, that voice of yours, and share. I feel like you have a really nurturing message to share with humanity or the people around you. You have a really valuable message of healing and truth to share, and some of that truth and message you're still absorbing or coming to yourself. You're still embodying maybe your own truths, and you're learning through these experiences and lessons to really step into your truth. And then I feel like a big part of your journey is to share that truth, whether it's in your immediate situation or with the greater collective, because you have a message to share about healing and stepping into your power and being at cause in your life and things like this. So a couple of the self-care prompts. We have get more done, a to-do list, something as well that'll help you feeling grounded if you're in the habit sometimes, or evenings or whatever it is, to slip into a thought spiral sort of thing. Maybe having a to-do list of options that can bring you into a grounded place and out of your head. Maybe that will help as well. Or just another to-do list of whatever it is you want to achieve. Everyone's going to be a little different here. Change a bad habit, kill a bad habit, drinking, overeating, or anything else that's not serving you. We had that devil in the ice cream there. We have shadow work, uncover every part of you that has been repressed and abandoned. Financial goals, set and reach your financial goals to achieve financial stability. Cut screen time, put down the phone, turn off the TV and computer and get active. Challenge yourself to do better, don't set limits on your potential. Today is your day. Positive affirmations, using positive affirmations every day can change your life. Very well comes in with this Hanged Man energy. It helps us surrender when we use affirmations to shift the way that we're looking at things, to assist us in viewing it from a higher perspective. Crystal healing, using crystals to raise your vibration, renew your energy. Bounce back, don't give up, all is not lost. Get back up and keep trying. And then health checkup. Take charge of your health and schedule your annual checkup with any kind of practitioner, however you tend to your health. Mental, physical, emotional, whatever, spiritual, all of it. Okay, group 1, I'm going to leave that there for you beautiful people. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to take a little week off now. I might announce that at the start of the video as well. So if you're still here, you'll know next week I probably won't be posting, but the week after I shall be back. And until then, I hope you all have a wonderful everything, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, group 1. Hey, group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the tangerine selenite heart, then this one is for you. All right, so we're looking at the next step and how to move forward this week. Normally it's just what's, a bit of advice with moving forward and what's going on, but this week it's how to move forward. So let's jump in with what the next step needs to be, right? We've got, I love it. This is a beautiful reading. We have the 9 of Pentacles out, first of all. And this is advice, the next step of advice from Spirit. And that's to believe in yourself, to step into your independence and into your power and realize who you are. Next card, 6 of Swords. Look at that beautiful transition. This is believing in yourself. Again, I'm really feeling here. They may be facing obstacles, and that's why you're needing to believe in yourself. To show yourself you've got what it takes to overcome whatever this obstacle is. If there's been a big disappointment or you're just not sure which way to go or how to go about it, I think you do know. I think you do know. It's a matter of taking the action or persevering or just a continuum. It's something you're moving through, and you need to continue to move through it in a way that's, very independent and strong, that you believe in yourself, that you know you've got what it takes. This is someone who's not relying on anybody else to move through this transition. We have the beautiful High Priestess as well. So you're moving into not only a more abundant time in your life, the advice is to do so, it's available to you. An independent time, maybe moving away from home, it could be so many things. But you're being called on quite the spiritual journey here. You've probably been on it for some time, connecting to tarot readings and all, right? But this is some sacred knowledge that you want to embody so that you're not taking mental baggage and emotional baggage into your future. So your future is full of passion and strength and that beautiful quality of trust in spirit, faith and surrender, and just, embodiment of divine knowledge. It really brings you into feminine power, and it helps you see the world through magical eyes. It helps you know that you're a co-creator with the universe as well. And really learning your power and how to co-create with spirit. We have a lot came out for the next step ahead. We had Temperance as well as the 3 of Pentacles. So this is also telling you to surrender the mess of the journey as well, and that all things aren't always going to go to plan and how you hope they might, but you can have faith that you're headed in a beautiful direction if you're willing to make mistakes and try. I feel like that's the message here. And surrender the fact that it's going to be a little messy. You're going to get a bit of paint on you, but she's looking at this painting. She's quite impressed with what she's done in the end, because she was able to surrender and just let go and trust and have a bit of patience and move through this transition, trusting that, it's going to be a little messy, but Spirit's got you. And there's a lot of affirmation that might be needed to continue that reinforcement, like everything's going to be okay. Just that's a simple one and a beautiful affirmation. Everything's going to be fine. That was mine this morning. Everything's going to be fine. Not that everything wasn't fine, but it just to really soothe that heart. Everything's going to be fine. There's a lot of energy here about co-creating with the universe and remembering your power. This might have been, I feel this has been ongoing for group 2. If you've picked group 2 in my readings before, you will know. What needs to change? We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Swords, and the 3 of, the 7 of Cups. I've said 3 of Cups, so I may need to consider that card as well now. 2 of Wands here also. So a new way of doing things, or actually I feel like this is a very well a new way of doing things, believing in yourself as you go about it. But I feel like this is choosing a set path and sticking to it. here. Instead of going around and around in circles and not actually making any progress because you're either too afraid or self-doubting or whatever it is that holds you back here, that's fraught with confusion and overthinking. Look at these, 2 of the biggest overthinking cards in the deck, probably. So many options, feeling like you've got to make some sort of decision and create change, but you're either afraid of what the repercussions of those choices might look like, or maybe there's a myriad of choices and you need to just somehow choose one. And that actually, the way I saw before as well, the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords sitting together like this, it's like you're very fearful of some sort of change here. You may be like up quite late at night, maybe there's needing a bit more. This could also be indicating of a better routine and better sleep routine, things like that, rest routine, and how you're resting, not scrolling or overthinking, or maybe even not connecting to too many readings that make, send you thinking, just out of the head, right? Out of the head, we want out of the head. I feel like I felt that building up, and it's your choice. And that's what that 2 of Wands is about as well, I'm feeling. What needs to change is the way you're doing it, the way you're going about it, the mental strain or the overwhelm. Or the fear of change. But you need to just embrace whatever this change is that's calling to you, understanding that there will be a bit of mess once you've made that choice and taken that step. It's going to create change. Change is scary, I'm feeling, for group 2 this week. But 2 of Wands is absolutely asking you to do it a new way, because you've got the power, you've grown, and it's just how it goes. It's how it unfolds. It's time to believe in yourself here. Further. How to change this overthinking, this overwhelm, this uncertainty, this which way to go. We've got the Knight of Swords. That is determination. And what I actually felt from this the strongest is not being afraid to make mistakes again. So she's screwed up a few papers there, but she keeps trying. She's writing it down, she's getting clear, she's making plans and goals, and she's writing a budget maybe. Just really writing down the things that she wants to achieve, maybe some of the steps in which she needs to take to achieve them. It's getting organised. It's quite a streamlined focus and determination and drive, and in a way that isn't overburdening your mind, right? It's doing something, it's writing stuff down. It's actually, putting pen to paper rather than just sort of spiraling in their head a little bit and being so overwhelmed with needing to make some sort of choice, but not knowing which choice to make. Maybe you don't need to know right now. Maybe you just need to rest in yourself and connect, let go of that, just rest back into your independence, let go of the mental strain and trying to figure it out, and just let yourself just cruise into a smoother time, energetically, mentally, surrender, practice, that sort of stuff. Further in what helps. So we've got, making plans and focusing, dedicating yourself to that plan. 8 of Pentacles now in the Judgment card. Look at this beautiful, beautiful depictions of devotion. She's there crafting, she's there in prayer, pray about it. That's the biggest message with this Judgment card today, is to pray about it while you're working. Pray. Open up that dialogue. I'm pretty sure it's already wide open for group 2, that dialogue. But get to work, show up. Show up at your station, show up in the kitchen, show up at the running track, show up in the classroom, show up at work, show up at the easel, show up at the guitar. There's so many places you can show up that is living your life of devotion and focusing and keeping your hands busy, out of your mind. Maybe it's something new that you're working on. There's so many things it could be, but this is to be grounded, out of the head, and focused and answer that calling. Make the plans, make those plans to achieve and go after your dreams here, the goals and the things that are calling to you. That Judgment card is a choice of a certain lifestyle or a calling of some kind, a decision to be made that is in your truth as well. What to continue? Look at this, Knight of Wands. This is somebody who's gathering their will and intention to continue to do that. Now it gets wild. Ready? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, 3 aces, and then the World. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it. So continue building up your intention, your desire, Maybe you're doing spell work. I noticed the goddess in the background image. There could be people here doing a lot of womb work, healing, and work with the goddess, work with Mother Nature, working with spirals of manifestation. I'm seeing a lot of that deep manifestation work here. It's curiosity, it's excitement, it's exploring, it's dancing. It's all of these wonderful expressions of spirit. It's sacral energy, orange, and it's actually the cards match today. I noticed with the other one as well, I had pink, but same here, orange, that sacral, beautiful, powerful, and orange energy. Okay, so what to continue doing? Continue feeding your love, your passion, and your practical action, and talking about your love, passion, and practical actions towards this evolution, this change, this dream, and really choosing, making a choice here and going for it, believing in yourself to create that change if it's needed. This is totally the what we call it. This is like the graduation card and a completion and elevation energy where you have really, like, look at her. The world is a bit dark, but she's just glowing from the inside out. She's really stepped up. She's really leveled up here. First step being the Nine of Pentacles, asking you to level up because you've got what it takes. Speak your truth. Get clear on your truth. Speak a message of love to yourself, of compassion and understanding. Taking practical and grounded actions based in love, based in truth, fresh new energy here. Gathering your will for a certain path to start something new. You've got to believe in yourself that you can start something new and that you will be successful. You are supported. It's going to be messy, but you are co-creating with spirit. And that's again mentioned here in how life will change as a result of all of this. Three of Cups, that is totally the energy of co-creating with spirit and being blessed and having blessings rain down upon you based in your own actions of balance and truth. Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Two of Cups. This is also alignment with love and friendships and soulmates and all of those wonderful energies too. Having really healthy connections in your life to share, celebrate yourself, celebrate your journey, celebrate them, celebrating each other. And further into this energy, the Devil, Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands. Look at the Devil. She's really outgrowing whatever this situation is. Bye-bye. This is how life changes as a result of this. If you were to apply this wisdom or this guidance from spirit here, this is how life changes. You say goodbye to temptation, to attachment, to unhealthy behaviors, to things that hold you back, make you feel powerless and trapped. You're really outgrowing that with this beautiful Phoenix energy here. It's an interesting depiction of the Ten of Swords, actually, because typically it can be full of pain and heartbreak and death and all of that, but this one is rebirth energy in the biggest way. And then the Eight of Wands next, it's like she's really waving goodbye to the devil and the temptation. She's like, hello power, hello self, hello motivation, hello spirit, hello passion, all of that stuff. It's really like a lot of drive forward. This is how life changes. You really step into your power here. You share your message of truth. You step into a really strong energy in self and in your direction in life, and the connections around you and the way you affect your environment and the people around you. We have Passion of the Lion Heart here for your Oracle card, which is exactly that message of believing in yourself, knowing that you have what it takes to overcome any issues, any challenges, and really step up into your power and take those steps. Believing in the passion of your heart and being somebody who follows that passion. There's something in the book there about people that sort of follow logic and follow life in a certain way, but the people connecting to this group really are people that follow their passion in their heart that sometimes isn't as logical or makes sense to other people, but you're being guided to believe in yourself here. Believe in your ability to create, and you believe in your passions because they're there for a reason. Now, some how to move head, self-care prompt cards. Bad habit. Change a bad habit. Kill a bad habit. Drinking, overeating, or anything else that's not serving. Read. The more you read, the more you'll learn. Ram Dass is actually coming to mind a bit lately. If you haven't heard of him before, beautiful books. Polishing the Mirror, personal favourite. Ram Dass. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. That's like the essence of this reading. The essence of this reading. Financial goals. Set and reach your financial goals to achieve financial stability. Making budgets, making plans, making cuts. Clear your energy. Refuel your energy. Reclaim your power. Gentle practices of intention, of surrender, and all of that reconnection to surrender and trust. That's big time in these practices of refueling and clearing your energy, whether it's meditation or a little sweep with sage or however you do. Level up. Start small. Start today. Just start. The sky is the limit. Get more done. Identify and eliminate distractions that aren't adding value to your day. To-do list. Awaken the witch. Awaken the dormant potential and unlock your inner witch. You don't need to be a pagan or even identify out loud as a witch to connect with those beautiful powers of witchcraft and connection to the natural forces around us. And it's basically the energy of co-creating. Big time co-creating, no matter what labels you use, witch or spiritual, doesn't matter. Love your single life. Single or in a committed connection. Your singleness is an opportunity to spend quality time with yourself. Nine of Pentacles is a single lady energy. It's absolutely independence and strength in that regard. Very grateful for all of the abundance that she's been able to provide for herself with the support of spirit. So gratitude and loving your single life, loving your independence. And create a routine. Having a routine helps you limit procrastination and give you structure, similar to to-do list energy, similar to the message of the Nine of Swords as well, to be really mindful of how you're resting and the amount of time you're giving yourself for resting. The things you're doing during that resting time, right? All right, group 2. I'll leave that there for you beautiful people. I hope that gave you some sort of clarity, comfort and guidance. I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going to take a little week off, but I'll be back the week after. So if you're still with me, you'll know. And I look forward to speaking to you all again soon. Bye, group 2. Hey, group 3, and welcome to your reading if you chose the Carnelian Heart. And this one is for you. All right, group 3, we're looking at the next step, a bit of guidance in what's needed to move forward at this point. So the next step, for you beautiful people is the Two of Swords, the Hanged Man and the World card. All right, so you're at a crossroads. There's a big decision to make. Two of Swords, you're not certain which way to go or what to do or how to think about a certain situation. You're being asked to surrender maybe the overthinking here. There's definitely a head and heart pull in a certain situation where you're feeling a little uncertain, a little blocked from guidance maybe as well as to what to do here. But the next step is to just surrender to the situation and the changes that are happening or that are calling from you to instigate perhaps. The World card here is the finality of something, completion energy, leveling up, growth, all of that stuff. So you're needing to surrender to the big endings or the big changes that are happening in your world or in your life or that have already happened, and you're maybe still figuring out how to move forward at this point. But there is definitely a need to view the situation from a more centered, peaceful and trusting position, that everything is going to turn out just fine, that the world isn't over for some people. There's a lot here about looking at this situation from a different perspective, from a way that I'm getting a lot of messages at this moment that feel so sensitive. And again, I don't want to push. Okay, group 3, I'm not going to push you. It feels like something that needs time anyway. So what needs to change? Hermit card. Maybe spending a bit too much time by yourself and isolating. I have a bit of a glare in this reading today. I don't know, sure. It might be the way the light's hitting. Natural light, but I'm not, no. Yeah, that's a bit better. The beautiful Lovers card and the Eight of Wands. So what needs to change is maybe just making a choice and seeing it through, or getting the motivation to get moving again, or making that choice to go after your passion and really commit to a certain thing, a certain path, to make that choice to come out of your shell and really step into your power, step up into the world stage, or step up into the next chapter of your life, and trusting that you have the power to really bring yourself out of whatever you've been through into something completely new that has a lot of hope and beauty in it, even if that's hard to believe for some people. I think with the Hermit card, you might be needing to just trust the insight that you've already got as well. You might be seeking even more insight, feeling like you don't have enough information or answers. Sorry, it's such a glare at the moment. And I think you need to trust what you've already got, I think, and make a decision based on that. Or Group 3 feels different this week. It feels a bit more like, I almost don't know what to say, but I do. I can see it. It's very strange. You might resonate with this feeling for yourself, of course. So how to change it? 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the Star and the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles was here for every group today. I love that. I love it. It's great advice for anything ever. It's the best advice to just ground yourself, to not be too over worried, overthinking. But anyway, how to change the situation at this time. We're needing to reprioritize perhaps, and so that because I feel like you have a decision, a desire, or something that you're working towards. You know, there's definitely, you know, a change here, a big change. Maybe it's calling to you and you're needing to shift to some things around in your life to accommodate that change, because that change is to do with your destiny, to do with your future, what you're building, who you want to become, your financial investments, your career path, your family dynamics and home life, all of that sort of stuff it could be. So there's a lot of shift and change. What's needed is to reprioritize some things around home and around work and around your goals and your dreams and how you pursue those goals and dreams. Maybe you're taking a whole new job, maybe you're changing career, or you're maybe a little afraid to change career and you're being given the guidance to start making some plans and changes, because everything is going to work smoothly. This is somebody who creates beauty, the 2 of Pentacles. There's somebody who's absolutely creating something and making change, but in a way that is smooth transition, that's practical and grounded, that fills you with a lot of renewal and hope and a lot of refreshing energy and excitement. And it's like a bit of a redirection or a realignment based in personal values, maybe, or a realignment based in circumstances out of your control too. There could be so many things for different people here, but it's definitely a change here. What to continue, because Spirit feels you're just doing great. Temperance. You're patient, you're balanced and patient. You're trying your best to just gather your resources, 4 of Pentacles, saving your money, gathering resources of all kinds, support networks and things like that. Just taking your time with this transition, this change. We've got Death here and the Ace of Pentacles. So again, it could be I didn't say that this reading, but Group 3 has had a theme lately of surviving a big change, whether that's somebody dying close to you or a life change in the biggest way. And putting your feet down, inviting in new opportunities, getting yourself back out there, slowly gathering your resources and just surrendering to the way you come out of this cocoon, I think, is what you're doing. I think Spirit wants to acknowledge that you're doing that in a gentle, balanced way, in your own time. and gathering the resources you need to be able to be successful and have a nice foundation underneath yourself, support networks, financial support, emotional, mental health support, having girlfriends and other friends to lean on, family and all that stuff. There's a gentleness to the unfolding of your journey that doesn't require such urgency, but just it does require a leveling up of some kind, a commitment of some kind, and the shedding of the old, and just rising up and stepping into the new, even if that's scary, or even if you're afraid to let go of what was. Just giving yourself a new opportunity, putting your feet on the ground, taking those practical steps. Group 3, I feel so feelings. Like I feel lots of feelings. Group 3, did I say 2 before? Sorry. So how life is going to change 3 of Pentacles. I love this depiction of the 3 of Pentacles because she's an artist with paint all over her. It shows that life is messy. Creating beautiful masterpieces is messy work, and that you've got support here too. Especially with I feel like you're starting to find ways to support yourself, or maybe falling back on old ways of supporting yourself that are more healthy, more productive. Maybe you're working with health professionals or friends or spirit to really that co-create energy and grounded energy, and so life will change in a result as you're creating a masterpiece. It's a little messy, but there's support around you, there's friendship, this is cooperation with others, it's learning from different people and different environments and experiences, and I feel like it's a very open student of life sort of energy where you're really open to learning lessons from all people and all forms. 6 of Pentacles is here as well, Ace of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. This is how life changes as a result of the advice given here today. There's a lot of wish fulfillment. If it's their desire to work in a community, offering service to the people, working with the people in charity or mental health or any healthcare sort of thing, if that's your dream, then that's where you end up in this outcome here. There's so much generosity and kindness in all of this energy. There's so much wish fulfillment here. There's so much compassion and love here. There's the ability to be of service and really experience reciprocity in the world and in your life and in the people you work with, or there's so much growth and happiness here if you're willing to just take this step into the new life that's there waiting for you. It's calling you, it wants you, whatever this is. I feel like I'm seeing the Oracle card, what you want wants you, from a different deck that I'm not using today, but I just see that flash in my head. But your deepest desires do want you too, and there's nothing to fear. And it can get a little messy, and there's a lot of support around you, I'm feeling, or there will be. This is how life changes as a result. You're drawing that in, the support and the love, and the ability to feel balanced and at cause. It's a big one. This big wish fulfillment comes in for you though, very much to do with your emotions. It's emotional growth and experiences of just happiness, right? The Oracle card for you was Crossroads of Destiny, which absolutely speaks of trusting the transition that you're in. I was not surprised to see that come out after all the tarot that came out too. Okay then, Crossroads of Destiny. Trust that where you're at right now is a very pivotal moment, a very special moment. It's not to be rushed either. It may be a little scary, but it's good, it's good. All right. We've got a couple of self-love prompts here, self-care prompts. We got give less fucks. The less you give a fuck, the happier you will be. So I'm trying not to swear on the channel, but you get the idea. Don't worry, it's all good. Music, when I see this and I see music, I just see a total rock star, someone out there. It reminds me of someone special in my life. Music can heal wounds that medicine cannot touch. So when you're feeling stressed at the world, maybe you just give less fucks. Go play your guitar, you know, go be that awesome rock star that you are. Go connect to music and dance for other people. That's specific for someone I know, I think. Get outdoors. Never get so busy that you forget to enjoy outdoors. Drop the excuses. When you drop the excuses, you'll start seeing results. Ground yourself. Get grounded in your body and connect back to the earth. Really combined with that music and outdoors. Playing music outdoors. But yeah, connecting outdoors, connecting to earth, grounding yourself, walking in nature, all of that beautiful stuff, all those wonderful practices you may have. Set boundaries. Setting boundaries in your life is a great way to put yourself first. Use essential oils that can help boost your mood and promote positivity. Level up. Start small. Start today. Just start. Sky's the limit. And sleep and rest. Let your body have the peace it deserves without feeling guilty. But as well, the type of rest you may get, as like the type of rest as in like not on screens and things like that, but maybe a little meditation before bedtime, just resting with intention and not, maybe grounding yourself if you're overthinking, like doing a practice to intentionally ground yourself out of your mind so that you can prepare your body for rest. That sort of stuff. All right, group 3, I'm going to leave that there for you beautiful people. Hope that gave you some sort of clarity, comfort and guidance. I'm not going to be here next week. I'm taking a little week off, but I'll be back the one after. So until then, I hope everybody takes care and I look forward to speaking to you all again soon. Bye, group 3.